Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today. We will be doing a quick fun practice of the KFC logo. Now, I'm not promoting anything here. I do not personally eat. I haven't had KFC in quite a bit, but I thought it might be a fun idea just to practice drawing the kernel, because there is a certain dynamic about his portrait that can be beneficial if we are doing digital or handmade artwork for different media. So we'll start with the oval. We do this, we do that, we do that for the nose, mouth, eyes, and then once we have that down, so I'm going to just put in some straight lines like so. Just do that and just go around here outside the circle, and there's a reason why I'm doing that, and we will come to that in a second. And two straight lines like that, one straight line here, and that and that. I think that is enough. Let's have one line. This is going this way, but then we have one line going straight down. So now I'm going to use a marker for the rest of the practice, but you can continue using a pencil. That is my recommendation. So I'm actually starting off inside the circle here and just going with, I'm going to go with random shapes. Shapes meaning that I am actually doing this in a different manner. I'm not outlining him first. I'm just throwing in shapes. So I've thrown in that shape, kind of a crescent with another half crescent, and like that. And then I'm throwing in this here, I'm throwing in a bit of this here, and then I'm going into his specs, the glasses, the famous glasses, and I'm going that much. I'm making sure that I highlight the top of the glasses because they are pretty much visible in all the different media. There's two lines there, so if you just keep going one step at a time, I think we will get there. So I've done that under the curve here, and then I'm coloring the remainder of this in like so. And then I'm coming right down. This is the first outside outline, traditional outline that we're putting in, and I'm going around like this. I'm coloring that in, and it will all come together in the end, more or less. Then I'm going around that goatee that is going to have eventually, and putting in some inks and ending it right there. And then I'm coming up, and that's why we put in this line already, that we can't go too much. Putting that in, and then coming down, putting that. That is actually his lower lip, or it will be his lower lip, and then I go up, and then I have this shape meet this one right here. I fill this one a little more, and you will be doing the same thing as you go. This is a little thicker, and that is coming down. We go up, I do that, and I end here like so, curve going upward, little curve, and then the black coming down, little bit here, and then the black going like so, ending somewhere here, and then coming down again, like so, there, and then I'm going to fill that in, make that more even on both sides. I'm going to come in a little bit like that at a time. That is actually his mustache. So there, and then right here I'm coming in like that and putting in that upper lip. So kind of a smile there, but not like complete. And then I am coming in and streamlining that a little bit into a cheek. And then we go back up here, little line in between. We come back and complete this part. Eye going in. Just want to make sure that the recording is on, right on, and we'll come back to the eye here and end it so much, and then we go up, same shadow cast here by the spectacle going in, and then eye like so. So that's the other eye right there, filled in to that end, and then carry some inks here, fill in, inks here. Now everything doesn't have to be exactly the same. It could be, but you could match a little bit here, and some things should be exactly the same, and I understand, but if you varied off a little bit, have a little bit off the formula, it won't really hurt a lot, because after all we are only practicing here. I'm going to fill that in. That is going to be filled in all the way. That is that famous Colonel bow tie. And then I'm going to make sure that that is a little more filled in. That is a little more out. So here we are. So then we concentrate on this area here. Bring that coat, that color, or I think it's color coming right in like that, running in. Okay, and then the ear is in shadow, right behind him, right behind the face like that. And then we get that famous hairline going right around the edges. Again, you could try to match each and every stroke. It's a good exercise, again, as I said, in learning this kind of silhouetted illustration. And some lines in there, and we are almost home. Now you could see more or less that that is somewhat appearing like a face, or more precisely an old man's face, but you could have your own touch in this. You could now how we illustrate the rest of him is we can come down because his face comes down there, and it's this. So that is not really visible. So what we have is a lot of red in the background. So when you put in the red right around him, you will see that you will be able to highlight. And I'm actually trying to get at a red marker because I just thought of this. So if I color all of this red right around him, instead of putting that line outside, you will do, and on the black line as I put here, I put that as a guideline because I wanted you to see, but it would look much better if you just have red filled in. Just draw that with pencil and then have red filled in all through. And what we will have ourselves is either close to or exactly the good old kernel, and that red actually goes right around. I know that I have not done the letters of the KFC, but this was the main highlight of today's quick exercise. And there we have it. And well, if I were to put in quick letters, I believe that they run somewhere along that line with so much white and so much red in them. So again, we are just very quickly going through this, and of course if you have to do something better with this, yes, you will take your sweet time and you will do a much better job than I did. So that is the quick sketch of the kernel. There might be like little variations with what you do, but this is the other way of getting around it and coming from the inside out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do keep in touch. Please do subscribe. Have yourself a wonderful day.